Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the English News Bulletin from Alexandria Channel. A Cairo court for urgent matters uttered its verdict today, dissolving the Muslim Brotherhood non-governmental organization. The 85-year-old movement has been challenged by a lawsuit filed by Tajammu Party, which has demanded the Brotherhood's dissolution and the confiscation of the leaders' funds. The lawsuit is also demanding a ban on any Muslim Brotherhood activity in the country and a freeze on its finances. Interim President Adli Mansour held a meeting this afternoon with the Bedouins of Sinai and Matruh. The meeting discussed the recent situation which faces Egypt. The meeting also tackled the problems of the Bedouins and the means of solving them. Army spokesman Colonel Ahmed Ali stressed that the military will not nominate or support any candidate for the presidency as popular calls increase for Army Commander-in-Chief General Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to run for the position. Ali said that Sisi has denied more than once that he will run for president. Ali reportedly said that such calls are a popular sentiment that cannot be stopped. He made clear that the military is firmly against intervening in politics. However, former Chief of Staff Sami Anan denied news recently spread that he would run for president. Turning to Beira Governor Engineer Mustafa Hadhoud paid a field tour this morning to the school nutrition factory in Damanhur city. The governor also paid a visit to Sayyida Zainab Primary School and Damanhur Military Secondary School to ensure himself that the utmost care is provided to the students. Engineer Hadhoud stressed that a plan was adopted to secure all the schools in Beira. Still in Beira Governor Engineer Mustafa Hadhoud paid tribute to the prominent role played by the armed forces in building 504 housing units at Damanhur entrance. The governor's statement was made during his meeting with the commander of the 10th Division. The armed forces have outlined an overall plan to set up a military hospital in Damanhur to provide health care services to armed forces officers and their families, in addition to civilians, at a minimal cost. Alexandria Security Chief Major General Amin Azzeddin has lately announced a plan to secure schools and universities in Alexandria has been put in place, asserting the deployment of security forces at all schools and universities. The governor affirmed that any attempt to threaten the security of students will be dealt with firmly and forcefully. He added that easing the curfew hours doesn't mean the return to chaos. We will still in a state of emergency and all citizens should abide by the law, he said. 3 members of Muslim Brotherhood has been remanded in custody for 15 days pending investigation over charges of violent incidents. The prosecution said that the 3 members of Muslim Brotherhood inciting acts of violence during their protest that took place at Muntaza district in Alexandria. These acts led to the injury of many citizens. Moving to the economic news, Egyptian government officials, economists, and leading businessmen figures are gathering in New York today to discuss Egypt's economic future. The 3-day conference, entitled Egypt Economic Reform Forum, A Way Forward, aims to create a framework for an Egypt National Economic Council which would support Egyptian authorities in developing a sound economic plan for Egypt's future, according to the event's mission statement. Egyptian speakers and attendees will include Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of International Cooperation, Ziad Bahauddin, Minister of Investment, Osama Saleh, Egyptian Stock Exchange Chairman, Mohammed Omran, Dean of the Faculty of Economics and Political Science at Cairo University, Hala Sayed, and a number of prominent businessmen. Bibliothek Alexandria held this evening a celebration honoring Alexandrian winners of the 2013 State Awards. This year, 4 prominent personalities from Alexandria have exceptionally received the state awards, namely Dr. Mustafa El-Abbadi, who received the Nile Award, the highest state award in social sciences, writer Sayyid Salim, who received the State Order of Merit in Literature, writer Ragab Saad Al-Sayed, who received the State Incentive Award in Translation, and Dr. Mufrah Karim, who received the State Incentive Award for his poetry collection Astar al-Bahr. And finally, a look at tomorrow's weather forecast. Hot weather is expected to prevail. Wind direction is northwest at speed ranging from 15 to 30 kilometers per hour. Visibility extends from 6 to 10 kilometers. The sea is moderate and wave height ranges from 1 to 2 meters. Expected temperatures for some cities tomorrow: Alexandria high 29, low 24, Beira 27, 22, and finally Matruh high 28 and low 23. That's all for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for following. Now back to my colleague Mohammed Abu Naga and the program Alexandria Today. This is Wafaء, البنا saying goodbye. Thank you.